Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Texas on Tap.
I love it.
I'm Miss Helen.
You know it's going to be.
Along with producer Kyle. I am having such a good day. I got so much done, and the girls are on the way to fish the tournament. As a matter of fact, as soon as we finish this up, then it's girl time.
Go time. Nice. That's funny. It's always going to be a good episode when we start laughing like that, but you also know it's going to be a great episode whenever you start with greetings, because that means you're in the best of moods. And it puts me in a great mood too. I love it.
Greetings. Aloha.
Okay. I think we're going to need to jump right into this one because there's so much to talk about. We're going to play quite a bit more music. Like, we're actually going to listen to quite a bit more music than we normally do. So let's jump into it.
Okay.
You want to go?
You go. I gotta get my composure.
You gotta get your composure. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Well, I'm gonna start off with Flatland Cavalry. Just put on Cavalry. I don't know why I still say that wrong.
I do the same
Flatland
thing.
Cavalry. They just put out a new song
thing.
to streaming today. I'm not sure what their plans are with radio for this one. It almost kind of seems like a spur of the moment, like kind of like a surprise song, and it totally sounds like that too. It's called Mountain Song. It's a very pretty, super acoustic, almost folky tune. Super simple lyrics, but like the story packs a big heavy punch. So go check that one out. It's one of those vibes, you know, when the bass kicks in, it's like, ooh.
check it out under the stars and the moon.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a campfire song. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And then this next one I'm going to talk about is very interesting because it's a new artist that was actually somebody put me onto him. And it's kind of strange because, well, first of all, I tried to get his new song that dropped to streaming today. And obviously, you know, we record a little bit before Friday when this comes out. And I wasn't able to get in touch with them to get the song, but he just put out a new song today called Gone. And the guy I'm talking about, or the boy I'm talking about, is named Jack Barksdale. And I just could not talk about him on this podcast because I spent all day on Wednesday just diving into this kid's story and being just enamored. He's 12 years old and he's a songwriter. And I can't even stay focused because of how exciting this is to me for whatever reason. He's 12 years old. He's a little kid, but he's he's a whiz.
Way beyond his years.
Oh my God. He's writing these. So anyways, Jack Barksdale, he's got a record out. The song that I chose is Man in the Ground. It's his #1 song on streaming. And it's insane to me listening to this kid play this guitar so well. And I watched videos. He's an expert mandolin player. And I don't get it. And it's fascinating. I think it's the most fascinating thing I've encountered in probably all year. So I really highly encourage you guys to go check him out. Jack Barksdale on social media, streaming, all that stuff. He's got a lot of music out and he just dropped a new one today called Gone. So you got to go check that song out. And then moving on, we're going to jump into the tap room. And this is another new group to me. Somebody put me onto them this week as well. West Texas Exiles. So this is a group based out of Austin, and they have one song out already, or I guess prior to today, they had another song out, and they just dropped a new one today. So I'm going to open up the tap room for West Texas Exiles and their brand new song, Hotel Tomorrow. West Texas Exiles, Hotel Tomorrow. These guys have found a sound, and they're sticking to it, and they're making that really clear from the jump. What do you think about that one?
Oh my gosh, I was hooting and hollering. I was so excited when I listened to it and previewed it and listened to it over and over, and it sticks in your mind.
Totally.
I was doing my thing and it was still in my head. I was humming it. That I love their sound. I look for great things coming from them.
Absolutely. I definitely expect an album on the horizon. I'm not too sure what their plan is for that, but maybe we'll need to get one of them on or all of them on and talk about it. I love the accordion, and I love just the live feel of the recording. It sounds like you're in Broken Spoke, just watching it live, and it's awesome. It's so pleasing. And then also just when you thought you had enough, or the song was about to wrap up, you get a key change, and that's always real nice.
Yes, that's what I love that.
Yeah, you gotta stick it out until the end of that one. So yeah, I'm real happy with mine this week, and I'm real happy with yours too. So
I
let's
know
talk
we're
about
gonna
yours.
we're gonna go ahead and keep the tap room open for Sky. I just love to death, and I'll say his name appropriately. No, I can't help it. I call him Captain Clay because we have that thing going on. But this is Clay Hollis. Coast is Clear. Clay Hollis, Coast is Clear, just got sent over to us. And of course, I call him Captain Clay. And obviously, when you hear that song, he's a saltwater soul. He's salty like I am. But, you know, it's like I love the sound. Of course, I love the lyrics. And, you know, and I call it going inland. I like how he said landlocked. But there was a line in the song that really, really hit me, change in latitude. That was so clever for coastal people. I mean, it's like we have the t-shirts here in Matagorda that have like our latitude, longitude on there. And it was just like, when I heard that, I was like, gosh, she just nailed it on this one. Coast is Clear, Clay Hollis. And of course, he just released to radio also Can't Get Back, which we previewed. And it's jumping up the charts. So Clay is definitely stepped up his game. And I know when he was on the podcast, if you haven't caught him when he was on the podcast before, go back, because you can see where he's pulling from that salt soul and some of that coastal that's in his blood and his soul, along with just his background. So anyway, love you, Captain Clay.
Yeah.
Straight from Miss Helen. Okay, so another song I ran across this week that's released to radio. We talked about Chris Crisp when he released Rear View. And so he has a new one out now called Take It Slow. I love the descriptive lyrics in it, like driving the back roads with the big pines coming up. But there's another line in this song, and outside of the beat and the way it's delivered with his voice, it's like he's the perfect one to sing a song like this, because the way his voice sounds and the message in this song. But I was just talking to somebody about taking the road less traveled. We always want to take that road less traveled. And it seems like that has been like my theme this week. And then I ran across it in this song, and then somebody had sent me something the other day, and it's like, wow, evidently I'm needing, the road less traveled. So
interesting.
Love that one.
I wrote down beach vibes with a back road story, because it's like starts out and it sounds like almost like it's going to be a trop rock tune, but then it's totally like a Texas back road story. So I thought that was real neat.
Kind of takes you away. And so now Isaac Jacob Band, the name of this song is Better on You. And he actually, he jumped onto the top 100 charts on the Texas music chart right away.
Oh, wow.
This song has a great beat. I love the storyline that's in it. It's all about his girl in the Wayland t-shirt. But so take a listen to that, Better on You. And I think what first caught my attention is I was studying the charts, and then I really liked that title of that song. But I went back because I had to listen. I went down the Isaac Jacob Band rabbit hole, and he has got some good stuff. And so this is something brand new released. I look for it to do great things in radio. And I want to mention one song that I listened to that I found in his library, and it's called Front Porch. And it's just, I don't know if he writes all of his songs. I know he writes some he doesn't, but he's just got a great thing. And he's originally from Falfurrias.
I've never even heard of that. Where is that?
Falfurrias is down south. We go hunting. That's where people go hunting. Okay, cool. Yes.
That's where we go hunting.
That's where we go hunting. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, run us through the charts.
Okay, let's run through the charts. Speaking of the Texas Country Music Chart, you should see all the new the high debuts on the Texas Country Music Chart this week, starting off with some songs that we have recently covered. But Parker McCollum debuted in the top 100 at 39 with Handle on You, which we talked about. The Wilder Blue debuted in the top 100 at 53 with Picket Fences. Ariel Stuck, which I'm still stuck on that song, Ariel Hutchins Stuck. She had a high debut. Landon Heights did too, with his Me in the Bottle. So it's just like good music going on. But looking at who topped the chart, number 5 this week, holding at 5, was a Josh Abbott Band with The Highway Kind. David Adam Burns moved from 8 to 4 with Honky Tonk Town. Yes. Dang. Jesse Robb Jr. went from 6 to 3 with Working Man's Woman. Flatland is holding at number 2 with The Cowboy Knows How. And Casey Donahue is again number 1 this week with Telling My Heart. CD Extraction Texas, number 5 from number 6 last week. He's making his moves. David Adam Burns, one Honky Tonk Town. Jesse Robb Jr. held at 4. Cody Johnson's Human held at number 3. Casey Donahue went from number 1 on this chart last week to number 2. So congratulations to Flatland Cavalry. A Cowboy Knows How. It's number 1 on CD Extraction Texas this week. And the Texas Regional Radio Report. What is today's date?
The 26th.
Okay, so I know theirs comes out. Theirs is always a week behind us. Okay, anyway, never mind, y'all. Just ignore me. Number 5 this week. Oh, now I get it. Okay, because I'm excited to tell you who number 1 is.
Okay, cool.
And I remember, I know why I'm thinking we already covered this because I got the notification and sent you a screenshot of it.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
okay,
And
so
that was a week ago.
yeah, Stranger Tonight is Mickey and the Motorcars at number 5. Casey Donahue went from 1 to 4, which means we have a new number 1. Okay, Jesse Robb Jr. held at number 3. Flatland went from 4 to 2 with A Cowboy Knows How. And David Adam Burns, I think this is his 7th consecutive number 1.
Jesus.
So way to go, David Adam. We're so proud of you.
He's like a machine.
Yes. So, I mean, just good stuff there. So
yeah, definitely good stuff.
And a lot of stuff coming up the charts. Bree also is doing great on the charts as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just loving all the stuff coming out with her new album. And I know y'all have got the album release party. You're probably getting ready to head to Green.
Yep. So this is it almost feels like this weekend is kind of what it's all been leading up to since I started kind of working with them about a year ago. And it's I mean, honestly, it's kind of, it might be a little emotional for me because like if you would have told me this time a year ago, I'd be like tour managing with a sold out show at Green Hall.
I know.
Laughed at you. So that's,
I love it. I love it.
It's pretty awesome. And I'm super thankful for them, obviously. I did want to kind of talk about her new record, Corazon Cabeza. I'm a gringo, so I don't know how to say that correctly, but I'm working on it. That's out today. And I would like to tease just a little part of one of the songs that I really like. Obviously, I love all the songs, and I hope everybody else does too. So check this out real quick. It's the chorus from one of the songs later in the record called Hello Highway. So I chose that one just because I felt like it was a really strong chorus. It's hooky and catchy. But this record really through and through is more, at least in my opinion, I don't know how Brie would feel about me saying this, but it's more of a songwriter record. Like she's been doing, those songwriting groups like we've talked about with multiple people, but it's like she really dove in head first. And there's a song on there that's like a pop punk, like Blink-182 kind of song. And there's like a Josefina, which is already out, and that's a totally different vibe. So it's just like it's like a road trip almost. Like every song is something totally different and new. So
but this particular song that we just teased, when I listened to it, I had goosebumps. I mean, it's just like, that's my kind of rolling song right there.
Totally. Well, that's the thing. It's like, if I had to guess, she probably wrote that about touring and being, when she's on the road, she's home, but like, that's so relatable to anyone who likes traveling or, getting out even, for a couple days or whatever. So yeah, she just killed it. I'm real proud of her. So I wanted to kind of share that with you guys and get you excited to listen to the rest. Go check it out.
Yes.
And if you're in the Central Texas area or if you're anywhere else in the country, you should fly to New Braunfels tomorrow and come see the CD release show. But you should buy your tickets now because there's less than 50 tickets left. So it's going to sell out before doors open. So you guys need to get tickets now and come to the show.
Oh yes, I wish I could be there, but I'm going to be doing my other passion.
You're going to be doing
it's ladies weekend on the water. It's our annual, and I hate the name of this tournament, Lingerie on the Bay. Oh please, no, we don't wear lingerie, never ever. We actually are in waders. We're actually in waders. I don't know. It's
you should make the boys wear lingerie as they drive you guys around, or capping the boat or whatever.
That's a good point. Yeah. Put tutus on them.
Yeah, there you go.
No, anyway, so I'll be fighting mosquitoes and hopefully fighting some big fish. Yay. I'm excited. I love when I have time just with the girls to get on the water and we do our thing and our own thing. And that's the one time we can be in charge, when I fish, I'm always in charge. You know me. But anyway, anyway, that's what's going on with me. We're getting ready to get together and do our thing.
Nice. Yeah, I was going to say lots of cool stuff going on with the Astros. Or I guess good stuff.
Oh yes.
So I missed the crazy blowout game, and then we lost the next game, right?
You know
But
what's
then,
funny is you and I were actually, that was a day I was so busy, but I DVR all the games.
mhm,
And so like you and I were actually recording a podcast that day. And
while that was happening.
and they had come on like early afternoon. So
Right.
we were, both of us were tied up and I just couldn't break away to watch the game, but we DVR'd it. And we actually, on their day off the other day, Monday or whatever day it was when they had a day off,
Mhm.
we rewatched it just to
Oh, cool.
watch it.
Yeah, because it was like
cool.
it was like watching a boxing match. Just I don't know,
Mhm.
blowout like that's always crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say another well, also they're sticking it to Korea right now, which is kind of nice. So
Yeah. What's
uh,
Korea who?
yeah, right.
No, the guys laugh when I do that. Korea who?
Oh yeah,
Especially when Jeremy Pena does something good.
right,
Korea who?
right. Yeah, I don't remember that guy. I was gonna say something cool that we've kind of been hinting at is finally gonna start next week.
Oh,
We're
yes.
yeah, so you guys can listen to us now on Real Texas Radio. So that's a internet Texas radio station. It's realtexasradio.com. And they'll be airing current and previous episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I should know at what time, but I don't. Oh,
4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock.
It's
Cool.
4 o'clock. It's
There
4
you go.
o'clock somewhere.
You did your research. Cool.
Just-
yeah, so that'll be
For
4
some
o'clock
reason
central.
that stayed in my mind. I don't know.
But yeah, so that's a cool new way you guys can listen to us if you're already listening here, because then you can keep listening and hear a bunch of cool new music and other stuff similar to what we're doing as far as conversations about the music industry and things like that. So tune in there, or if you are listening there and you found us here now, what's up? Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining.
Yes, for sure.
So, yeah.
So let's talk about our upcoming episode
Okay?
with Dusty.
That's what I figured. Yeah, cool.
Dusty Moats.
pretty
Y'all
damn
got
entertaining.
to hear it. We have a new member of the family. I mean, like I was telling everybody, we got to get together with him. I was telling all the guys and all my friends, I'm like, he's one of us. Like he is like one of us. So
Totally.
Yeah, that was a very enjoyable visit. He has a lot of stuff going on. He's just super duper on the ball about things and has some super good music out.
Right. I liked how just genuine and like honest he was. And normally when you say that or give somebody that compliment, it's like you imagine them being like this reserved, like, not necessarily nervous, but like just a humble person. And not to say he's not as humble as can be, but he's just like a super outgoing, speaks his mind, and that kind of resonated with me. I feel like that's the type of person I am.
He's just so energetic.
Yeah, exactly. His
really
energy was
good,
infectious.
that's what I was gonna say. Good energy. Yes, good energy.
Totally. So look forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. He's like Helen said, he's got his hands in a lot of different pots. So that was pretty fascinating to learn about. Aside from all of his music and his plans he has coming up for his own music. And we learned we had some friends in common too, so that's kind of cool, and hopefully we'll get to see him at the awards later this year. But go check that one out.
So I got to throw something out here because I know it will be, because this comes out on Friday, but Dave, happy belated birthday to our brother Trent Cowie.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
and look what I have on. This is what I had on that time y'all came.
Oh, in that picture.
This is a mosquito. This is my mosquito keeper offer. Yes.
Oh God, I can't imagine how terrible they are down there right now with all the rain.
It's bad, and all these little bugs are everywhere. It's not just the mosquitoes. Like
I don't care about bugs as long as I don't have needles stabbing me.
These little bugs that are just gross, and I got my eyeball and up my neck. My eyeball and up my nose last night.
Thank you.
Up my britches. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness.
No, so we'll be fighting with the mosquitoes tomorrow. But I do have to tell you,
awful.
One of her dearest friends, that they grew up together, graduated high school together. Both were bridesmaids in each other's weddings, and they've kind of grown up together. Now they both have a family. She has this product that she sells. Like, she sells a lot of cosmetic stuff,
right?
But it's this stuff called like body butter, and literally it does keep the mosquitoes off. I didn't get it for that, just to like soothe my, it's like really good stuff. And so we were all outside after the rain, and the mosquitoes came out, and the guys were like, how come you're not getting mosquito bit? And I was like, oh my gosh, that stuff works. So I texted Erica, and I was like, it really works. It keeps the mosquitoes off. So
dang.
So that and long sleeves help.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, I thought that being submerged in a pool would help, and it did not, because they
chased over
found
your
any
head.
surface area they could find. I would have to drown if I didn't want to get stung by them mosquitoes.
Oh my goodness.
I learned my lesson. But
Yes.
okay, I think that's all for me.
That's
Got
it.
lots
I'm
of
good.
stuff. It's gonna be a fun weekend for everybody. I'm really excited.
Yes, I'm excited for y'all, and hopefully I'll have a good report. But I
Hope
have to
so.
tell you that we're not fishing with Captain Ron. I'm going with one of my best friends. Her husband's going to take us, and he likes to stay in one spot.
Oh, okay. That's not gonna happen.
That don't work for me. So I'm already
Okay.
I'm already psyching myself.
Well, like
but
you
it's
said,
a good,
you're in charge, and everybody knows it.
But it's a damn good spot, because that was actually our spot. And then
Oh,
he
jacked it for me. He heard about it. It was your honey hole.
But you know, them fish got tails, and if they're not there, we're gonna have to move.
Yeah.
Zip it right there.
You'll figure it out.
Oh, and then one other thing. Okay, you're talking about that songwriting thing for us last week.
Oh, did you actually do that? No way, you're lying. Play it. Sing it.
Oh no, I didn't sit. No, I came up with the idea.
You just wrote the words. Okay.
I'm gonna run it by you first.
Okay.
And then,
cool.
and then if you approve
I'll
it,
arrange it and play it on the show next week.
If you approve it, then next week we'll spill the beans.
Okay. Oh, that's real exciting, man. Okay, cool.
That'll give me another week to do homework.
Well, I was supposed to say it gives me a week to do homework, because you can just send it to me and I'll add some chords. And
no, only have like 2 or 3 lines.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I have thought starter. I have a thought starter.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's it. Please subscribe, give us 5-star. It takes 4 seconds. Actually, no, it takes like 0.4 seconds to do that on Apple. And follow us on Spotify, all that stuff.
Follow us and share.
Yep. Thanks you. We love you. All right, so let's wrap this one up this week with a new artist spotlight. I've been chatting with Luke Daniel quite a bit lately, and he just dropped a new song to streaming. Actually, I apologize. It doesn't come out until next week, so this is a world premiere from Luke Daniel. It's his brand new song called Long Road. It seems like he's got a lot of cool stuff going on and coming up in the future, so keep an eye out for him. Like I said, we're going to end this one on a happy, upbeat note. It's Long Road from Luke Daniel.
Yes.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Bye.
And with a heavy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dared to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home. Well, take away